If you look at this guy closely, you'll see that's the same fellow that was in that video last summer baptizing people in the South Fork of the Payette River.
Oh, we're getting plastered all over the internet.
Well, that's good because we're doing God's work. We're cleaning up the forest today.
Vito knows when to get underneath the trailer.
He said, I'm getting out of the way. That's Tim's dog under the trailer there. He says, I don't want to be in the way. If he stays there, he'll be all right. Right, Vito? Yeah. Well, if he's careful, he can haul about actually a half a load of logs on this trailer. It's amazing what people pull behind these 1-ton pickups anymore, but I guess he's got good brakes and everything, so. There, it's stuck.
I'm going to bump this up a little bit. Oh, I can get.
So I was running a Caterpillar excavator not too long ago, digging some irrigation line, and lo and behold, that excavator made in Japan. Probably that little tractor is as well. It was a rented excavator, and it actually developed a big hydraulic leak, so we had to shut it down. They brought a Komatsu excavator out, and unfortunately it was a much nicer excavator and smaller than the Caterpillar, and it worked way better. It was built in Japan as well. What's the world coming to? Well, it's coming to the end. That's what it's coming to. Jim, we're going to put a rock under that one so it don't roll away. I know we've got some film from across the creek when I was up there climbing up to get the line up in the tree. I went back to after that and put a small little bit of a back cut in and a wedge. Went to put the undercut in, and lo and behold, that whole tree was rotten. It was actually supposed to lay up alongside the creek that way, but it came right across the across the creek this way, completely sidewards to the cut. Well, it didn't have anything to hold it with at all. There was no telling it, so climbing didn't do a thing. I know you guys are going to enjoy this, you that enjoy the equipment. We'll push that in the hole over here now. There we go. And you'll probably say, well, it's about time. We got something besides that stuffy old guy preaching on there. So here we go. Some forestry, some equipment, some climbing. I hope you enjoy it. I'm enjoying being out here. I miss being in the woods every day, but the Lord's got me where He wants me, and this is just a treat to be out here enjoying this time right now. They're gonna put them chunks on there, so that'll hold that one from rolling maybe. No, I don't know what they're doing. Just moving it back a ways. Uh-oh. I think he's got a bell welded under there, I don't know. See if we can get this big butt cut up here. Yeah, something ain't right yet. To say it right in front of him, and I hope none of you will tell him, but Bill grew up in a high country, a high desert country where a lot of lodgepole and he done a lot of cowboying and ranching, and Bill's kind of a pole logger and a wood getter guy, and ain't got a lot of good rigging, and I should find him a couple of shorter chokers so he can get a little closer to his work, eh, man? Anyway, he's a wonderful man. I don't care what anybody says. He's just done so much for our fellowship at Lowman. We've had good pastors there, but Bill's done a wonderful job by really having a ministry of compassion and teaching the believers there to really live that out. I know that don't have any water in it, but it's still heavy enough it wants to tip him a little bit. Here he goes, up and over. Bill's a good operator. He's gentle on his machine basically, and tries to get as much out of it as he can, of course, but he's a good operator. There we go. That's the way it's done. Don't get any better than that. Well, there's Pastor Jim and Pastor Bill. There we are. Anyway, there's our morning's work done anyhow. Well, God bless you.
Okay. There's Pastor Bill and Bruce Lund. Pastor Bruce too. And Pastor Beto. Okay.